Now, you would think after a burnout without a steering wheel and winning a $1 million check, you would be the headlining story. But all the buzz was about the brawl. It was an action-packed night for 19 of NASCAR's best, and this year's edition of the All-Star Race had it all. Welcome inside NASCAR RaceHub alongside the wonderful Shannon Spake. I'm Michael Carey. We're glad you're joining us. And Shannon, what a night in Charlotte it was. We saw two fantastic finishes, a tease of the Gen 7 car, and of course, the fists were flying. Truly a memorable night.
It absolutely was. We had the fight after the race. We had so many winners with Bubba Wallace, Kyle Larson, and of course, $1 million. I know it didn't pay points, but there was a lot of pride on the line Saturday night.
Now, while the All-Star Race is not a points-paying race, there was one race this weekend that was. Let's get you up to speed with the Daily Fuel. On Friday night, the Gander Outdoors Truck Series took to the track at Charlotte, and the man who's won the most this year added another one to the win column. Kyle Busch took home the checkered flag and is now 5 for 5 on the season in the Truck Series. Of his last 9 truck starts, Kyle has won 7 of those races and finished in the top 2 for all 9 races. If you saw the Open, you knew that you were in for a special night of racing, and the All-Star Race was no exception. No shortage of action, sparks were flying, and so were the fists. And for one driver, they walked away $1 million richer. Here's the race in 90 of NASCAR's All-Star Night.
The All-Star Race is one of the most exciting nights in racing, and you've got to bring everything that you have as a driver, as a team. You can see the attitude in these drivers who want to win $1 million and are willing to just leave it all out there on the racetrack for that trophy.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing for $1 million, boys. Tell you, that 18 car is working him over. Kyle Busch is looking. Gonna run him up the hill.
Oh, yeah,
it's a little
Busch
slide
is
job
there.
there. I like it.
Kyle Busch to the green and white checkered flag, winner of stage 1. Newman through the grass and back on track, but caution has flown. Green and white checkered flag. Kevin Harvick made it look easy. He's led 32 laps tonight. Austin Dillon and Jones is in it.
Oh, somebody's not happy.
Joey Logano wins stage 3.
I've never seen 4 cars go by this start-finish line side by side like that.
That's incredible.
It's unbelievable.
Another shot around the car. Turn 3, it's Hamlin.
Here comes Larson, 3 wide through the middle.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
How about that?
Oh, this got to get good, guys.
Kyle Larson wins $1 million and the Monster Energy All-Star Race.
Tonight is a big, big night for that 42 bunch.
A great shot in the arm for driver 42, who had some sort of issue in nearly every race this season. A couple of other Chevrolet drivers needed some good on-track performances, and they shined in the Open. Let's take a look at who had to race their way into the All-Star Race. Fresh tires helped William Byron with a last-lap pass for the Stage 1 win. Bubba Wallace, who was inches away from snagging that win, had a great restart with 2 laps to go to win Stage 2. Kyle Larson passed Ty Dillon in Stage 3 and never looked back. And when you finished strong, the fans noticed and voted Alex Bowman as the fan vote winner. That's 4 Team Chevy drivers that had to race their way in, and only 4 bow ties were locked into the field before the Open. All 4 went on to finish in the top 10. You know, when you put $1 million and a trophy on the line, tempers are bound to flare for the chance for a driver to add their name to the record books. During the race on Saturday, Clint Boyer and Ryan Newman had some on-track contact that eventually spilled over to the cool-down lap. After a brief and heated altercation on pit road, both drivers voiced their opinions on the incident loud and clear. Take a listen to what the 2 drivers had to say after the race.
14 chopped me on the front straightaway earlier in the race. I just about turned him around. If I went into brakes, I would have turned him around. And then after the race, I just went up and tapped him in the back, let him know I didn't appreciate the way he raced me. And then he body slammed me. Then I hit him back a little bit on the back straightaway, and then he just cut across my nose in turn 3. So doesn't take much of a man to try to fight somebody with a helmet on. I think he should be embarrassed of himself.
I don't know what the hell his beef was. I thought he was a lap down. You know, our day was over. We lost track position there, got sideways, crossed up, and basically, you know, just buying time there and seeing if something's going to happen at the end. They got 4 wide off of 4. Hell, I thought he was a lap down. I checked up and he ran to my left rear, and that's the last I saw of him. And then after the race, he comes and runs into my back and turns me all around, and I pull up next to him and he dumps me into 4. Where I come from, you get poked in the nose for that. That's what he got.